Facebook, how are you? Pete Olsen. Happy Wealth Wednesday to you all. The week is flying by. How are you? Hope everyone is doing fantastic. I am up here at my beautiful ranch here at Jackpot Ranch in gorgeous Montana, God's country. Living that laptop lifestyle. And it's great to be on here. I have a fantastic live. And my live today is how to be a leader in your home-based business, even if you're new. And, you know, I would say on this topic, guys, on this live, most people don't know how to be leaders, really don't exhibit the traits that leaders exhibit in order to become those leaders, whether they're new, kind of new, experienced, etc., etc. There's definitely a distinct group of traits or actions that leaders do to have that title, to have people consider them as leaders. And you can do it too, whether you're new or not new, or you've been there a while or you haven't been there a while. It doesn't matter. You can start exuding these qualities. You can start exuding these actions, doing these actions, if you will, right away. So took down a few notes out of the 25 years of owning a home-based business. And first and foremost, leaders never stop. And I love that. We just don't stop, ever. You know, moss doesn't grow underneath our feet. We're moving. And what don't we stop doing? Leaders never stop doing, right? They're always doing. They're always moving ahead, right? They never stop learning. Never stop learning. I'm doing self-development every single day. Never stop. I'm devouring books every single month, right? Whether it's books on tape, on YouTube, maybe the occasional physical book, which are awesome, right? Leaders never stop growing. Never stop growing. They always want to expand. They always want to be better tomorrow than they were today. They want to be better next week than they were this week. They want to be better next month than they were this month. Right? They want to be better at the end of the year than they were at the beginning of the year. They want to be better next year than they were this year. Always, always growing. Leaders are always getting coaching. Always. Guys, I've been a number one money earner in my last two companies. Okay? And I always have a coach. I have my mentor. He's one of the very, 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 very best in the industry. Okay? And you always get coaching from the people that have the money and the lifestyle that you're searching for. Right? So if you're making $150,000 a year, you're not getting coaching from somebody making 75. My mentor makes several $1 million a year, right? So I'm always sharpening the axe. I'm always sharpening the sword. Always. Always. Hey, Jess. And that's so important. Leaders are always getting coaching. Coaching collapses time. It collapses time. If you guys aren't getting coaching, I have students all over the globe that I coach, right? Coaching collapses time. Instead of taking 10 years to accomplish something, maybe you accomplish something in a couple of years. Makes it a huge difference because you're not repeating those mistakes that, hey, Kimberly, that you would make without the coaching, okay? So leaders are always getting coaching. Leaders are always looking for good ideas. Why? Why do I listen to those books on YouTube? Why do I listen to the books on podcast? Why do I read those books? Right? Why do I listen to those interviews? Why am I always getting coaching? Because I know, leaders know, that one idea, you're one idea away, right? One action, one idea away that involves an action that changes your life. One thing, right? I always say when you read a book, if you can get one idea out of a book, one idea can make you several $100,000, can make you millions. The book is worth it, right? If you get one idea, say, oh man, I never thought about it that way. I never looked at it from that perspective. I never thought about my team that way. I never thought about leadership that way, right? Pete said something today that I never thought about when it comes to leadership. What do amateurs do? What do amateurs do? Amateurs read the book and then they're done. That's it, right? They get a little success and they stop doing. They stop getting coaching. They're uncoachable, right? They stop growing, right? They stop looking for good ideas because their ego gets in the way. They think they're too good at that point. They've gotten just a little bit of success. Now maybe they're making 6 figures at their company and they say, oh, this is good enough for me. I've made it. I've arrived. That's what amateurs do. Leaders keep going and they never stop and they never stop and they never stop and they never stop. That's why they're the leader. That's why they're in that fraternity, if you will. And you can be that leader just in a decision, right? One decision. You can start taking in all these different traits and start acting on those traits right now. It doesn't matter if you're new. It doesn't matter. Could care less. You can have someone that's been there forever and they're not a leader, right? They're not a leader. Jason, good to see you, man. Paul, good to see you. Okay? So very, very important. Never stop expanding. Ever. Ever. Always say to yourself, I want to be better tomorrow than I was today. I want to be better next week than I was this week. I want to be better next month than I am this month. I want to be better 6 months from now than I am right now. I want to be better next year than I am this year. Always keep expanding. Okay, guys, if you got a lot of value out of that, I hope you did. I've got 10 phenomenal leadership qualities that that I can send to you that really kind of exhibit what I'm talking about. If you guys would like those qualities, just send me a personal message. Send me a personal message on Facebook or Instagram, LinkedIn, wherever you're seeing this. Just send me a message and I'll get you those 10 leadership qualities that I think you'll get a lot of. Paul, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. God bless you guys and have an amazing, amazing Wednesday. Bye-bye.